We're here with Tim from the band Shake Shake Shake.
Hello.
Hi,
I'm here with the world famous Reese Twins.
what is your best memory with the band?
My best memory of the band so far has been Florida. We took a trip to Florida down to Key West. We were booked down there for 7 days straight. And the reason it's my best memory is because it is the point in which we eclipsed.
What is some of the artist awareness things you've seen or had done by fans?
On a weekly basis, I think I am borderline molested. The strangest things get shouted out at you on stage. The weirdest thing I've ever seen on stage with this band is folks who I didn't know could walk, and they get up and they start to dance to our music. I think it's the coolest experience that I could ever imagine. Seeing people who are from every walk of life, and they are able to rise to their feet, join in, and have a great time with us. So weird, no. It's actually more uplifting, and I enjoy it.
If you weren't in the music business, what do you feel you would be doing?
If I wasn't in the music business, what would I be doing? Right now, at this current stage of my life, I would likely be working in some capacity of emergency management or emergency planning, things like that. That's what I would like to specialize in down the road. So at the moment, though, this project certainly takes precedence, and that's something to come in maybe another life or later this.
You weren't with the band when you started, but do you know how they came up with the name Shake Shake Shake?
Justin, our drummer, Justin Betts, he is the founding member of Shake Shake Shake. The band has gone under a few monikers over the years. As I joined the band, it was already Shake Shake Shake. And from what I understand about the name is he thought it was fun. And the repetition of the word shake, it's an action, it's something that we not only want you to do, but we're always moving on stage, so we always want high energy, and shake, 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 it just fits exactly what we do. And that's the number one reason why he named it that. I always claim on stage it was because he was drunk. I don't think that's very true, but
It sounds good, right?
it sounds alright.
How do you feel fans affect the show?
Fans are the most important part of our show. We are here for the fans. We are here because of the fans. If people weren't here to see us, there would be no reason for this band to be here. So ultimately, we want to make sure that the fans are seen as number one. They are our number one. And as far as the room goes, people want to come out and have a good time, and we like to make sure that that happens. Fans are paramount to what we do. It's the best answer I can give.
Do you feel the number of fans affected, or just the overall energy?
Overall energy in the room is the number one key. You could have 500 people in a room, and if they were all sitting down, it would be as if there was no one there. If you want to make a splash in what we're doing, make sure people come up and dance. We want to make sure people are having a great time coming up to the front with us and really rocking out. That's the ultimate key.
How does this band compare to other bands, cover or otherwise, you've been in the past?
This is the most pop music I've ever sung in my entire life. I had to retrain my voice to sing this style of music. I came from hard rock and metal roots, so I've done a lot of screaming and blowing my voice out. The best part about where this band is able to take me personally on a vocal level is I'm able to sing for 4, 5, 6, 7 nights in a row, whereas in any other project I've ever done, whether it would be punk rock or metal or hard rock, once you find yourself at several shows in a week and you're playing for extended periods of time, it's easy to lose your voice, and ultimately that comes down to training, and this band has trained me to be a better singer just from longevity as well as playing a different genre of music.
How do you feel this lineup compares to any other lineups?
This lineup is completely different than any other lineup. We are a very eclectic bunch. The four of us together are all very unique individuals, and when we come together on stage, it is exactly what you saw tonight. We love to put on a great show. We love to have high energy, making sure people are having fun. And I have never been in a band that wanted the crowd to have so much fun as so much fun as we do. That's where I lie.
How do you prepare for a show?
I first prepare for a show by making sure I get enough sleep. Sleep is crucial to anybody in a band, but especially vocalists. You're using your diaphragm, you're using every muscle within your core, and if you aren't well rested and those muscles aren't well rested, it is going to be detrimental to what you do. As far as preparation after I wake up, I make sure I eat a big meal. I am never hungry on stage because once again you have to feed your muscles. You have to make sure that everything is in working order to prepare yourself for putting out however many calories we burn on stage. I think the most important thing for me is to make sure I get a good vocal warm-up, and whether that's just simply a few bars here or there, 5-10 minutes before the show, or sometimes I do an extensive vocal warm-up. Ultimately, when we prepare and we are all in the back room together and we present ourselves as a unit, that's when we're at our best.
How do you prepare for a new venue?
We prepare for a new venue by making sure we A, show up early, B, we make sure we talk to the sound guy ahead of time. We always have Justin, who's our main liaison between sound guys, as well as our booking agent, ED5. He keeps in contact with these folks and makes sure that everything before we get there is smoothed out, every detail is already brought to our attention, and that way we know every last little thing that's going to happen when we walk in the doors. You want to sound check before folks are there. In this particular instance tonight at Sands, we've been here before, so they have everything we've done as far as our mix that we get in our ears and on the monitors on stage is saved from last time. So they don't have to give us an extensive sound check. But the most important part of a new venue is to get the band walking in together, as well as having a sound check together, as well as everyone being a unit on stage as a sound check. Because if one person's missing something, somebody else might be able to catch it.
Do you feel you play the same venue too much? It affects the way you play the venue, or does it help you play the more you play the venue?
I think it actually makes us a stronger act when we play the same venue because we are very in tune with the atmosphere in that venue. We read off of the crowd regardless of where we're at, but that doesn't affect the outcome of what is produced out of our instruments. I think that ultimately playing a venue several times in a short period can make you more comfortable, can add to the appeal of your band, because if someone really enjoyed your act, they're going to want you to come back, and it's probably going to be sooner than later that they want you. So as far as Sands or venues that we are on rotation at, we love to come back every couple months, and there is such a thing as overplaying a venue, no doubt. But right now, Media 5 has represented us well and make sure that we are spread out to where we have only a few shows at a venue within a certain amount of time.
Quit playing with your baby!
Do you, is there a particular area that you like playing just because of crowd energy or the feel of the shows in that area?
Definitely. I love playing Eastern PA. We certainly love the casino circuit. One thing not to overlook is bars will play down in State College. I mean, when the semester is on and the kids are out and they want to have a great time, it is the most amazing crowd you could ever have. It is people who are at the pinnacle of their education, and whether they go off to grad school or they are grad students themselves, they're very passionate about what they're doing, and it also brings that passion into the venue that we're at, and it brings energy in that you don't experience anywhere else but a college campus. We've experienced that with Ohio State students and other schools, but nothing compares to the feel of a Penn State University crowd. They absolutely go wild.
Okay. This is about it. Thank you.
All right, thanks, Reese Twins.